terms you would use is placer gold, which is gold you would find in the rivers and streams and in the gravel beds that have been, the gold has been broken up from erosion through the mountains and it ends up in the streams. Then there's lode gold, which you would find in gold mines in the mountains in solid rock, where they would have to pulverize the rock to get the gold out. Then there's drift mining, which is where you would follow an ancient riverbed and blast the rocks apart. You'd actually dig a mine and follow those gravels and get the gold out. And then there's a hydraulic mining, where they used water pressure to pulverize this riverbed gravel that they see in the mountains, the ancient riverbeds where the gold is in the cemented gravels, and they would just demolish the mountain and all that water would go through sluice boxes. The first miners that hit in the 49er days did come back with a lot of gold, but they had trouble getting it back like most of the miners did. They'd have to get it to San Francisco to get the money for it. So most of the miners would, if they found gold, they'd either bury it or carry it with them at all times. They'd lose it. They'd get, in arguments, someone would steal the gold. People would find large quantities of gold, but it was hard to keep because they needed supplies once they got there. They carried in a minimal amount of supplies. So following the miners would be suppliers for the shovels, gold pans, basic needs, food, tents. And they came up with a term of mining the miners, where the service people, suppliers, would actually make most of the money because they would take good quantities of gold for the supplies.